I mean, it's something about a fresh line. Make a man feel like $1,000,000. Fresh fade, get the tape or the shadow on it. Them waves so deep, you need a paddle for them. I mean, it's more than just hair. It's the confidence you feeling when you step up out that chair. And I swear, they tell me every bob is mean. From Trav, Herm, B to Saeed, now say hello to the team. Cause the style supreme, my nigga, don't forget the style supreme. They know the style supreme, supreme style. Keep the whole town clean. Get a can of that sheen, spray it on me, make me feel like a king. That's what I mean by gold dreams. And they gon' get up on this smooth shit one day. And you could even bang this cut on a Sunday, Monday. A bunch of Blake Griffins with them clippers. A Chris Paul throwing lives to us all. It's more than a cut, you don't need no stitches for this. Walk around with your missus for this. They know it's squizzy, but we gon' say exquisite for this. Exquisite for this. Put your sons, put your pops, put your neighbors on it. That flavor on it, then finish it with a razor on it. Because it's more than a cut though. I swear it's more than a cut. Now grab a mirror. Right after that finishing touch. Get up out the chair, you know what's up. I mean, it's more than a cut though. I swear it's more than a cut. Now grab a mirror. Right after that finishing touch. Get up out the chair, you know what's up. Just got a fresh cut, now I'm on the scene. Colfax, Ivy, one love the Supreme. Lead a snappy at the crib today. I mean, this cut too tough to cover this up. They see me in the city and they checking it. No flaws, they respecting it and sweating it, man. The cleanest cut always get the job, fam. Girls like snapbacks, women like haircuts. Go on, put that hat back, homie, cause your hair sucks. I don't mean to talk shit, I'm just being me, bro. Come to the shop and I promise you gon' see, bro. I don't need to make it sound like you a zero, but check the hairline and all your favorite heroes. Ask Trav, ask B, Herm, Saeed. It's more than it's more than a cut though. I swear it's more than a cut. Now grab a mirror. Right after that finishing touch. Get up out the chair, you know what's up. I mean, it's more than a cut though. I swear it's more than a cut. Now grab a mirror. Right after that finishing touch. Get up out the chair, you know what's up.
In my day, the barber was a counselor. He was a fashion expert. He was a style coach, pimp, just general all-around hustler.
All the 66 years I lived, I said all them things a long time ago. But I say this here, I'm still pretty.
And we are live. Peace. Abarigani. Hotep. Assalamu alaikum. And for my Negro brothers and sisters, what's happening? You're watching the Supremely Faded podcast with the Supreme Style Barbers. I got my brother Big Trav in the building. Boom! Booyah! And we also got Saeed and B in the house. We are rocking and rolling. Y'all come into the room. We got some a Big Bruce is in the building, y'all. Tweet. Chris Boone. We saw Chris Boone up in the building. Man, we got some exciting stuff to talk about, man. You know what I'm saying?
You got something up here, man.
Boone got something up here. You hear that, Boone? You got something up here, bro. Man, there's a lot going on, y'all. There's a lot going on. Merry Christmas to all of y'all. I hope y'all ain't breaking too much bread. Happy holidays, Happy New Year's, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah to all of my...
Save your money to all my Hebrews.
To all my Hebrews out there. Come on in, fam. We gonna chop it up today. There's a lot of stuff going on, y'all. I was watching, it came to my attention. I saw originally on Brother Jeff's program, Pastor Jamal Bryant. And I really couldn't believe it when I saw it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this got to be some sort of joke.
Right.
But he was talking about, and I get him that he said he wants the bud heads, man. He wants the young brothers. And so he's like, he don't see why we not growing weed at the church. Our brother Jamal Bryant, he said that on a podcast. And I had to watch the whole thing in its entirety. I watched the whole thing. I watched the whole thing, and I understand where he's coming from. Yeah, man. But he was talking about how church attendance is down basically since especially since COVID and the pandemic. But now, what we gonna do? We're gonna sell some weed. What's going on? So that's what the brother's on.
I mean, is he gonna have a little room in the basement where they can smoke? What's going on?
I don't know. So the question is for those in the room as well as the Supreme Style Barbers, is it a good idea? Because weed is legal, so that's the justification, right? Weed is legal. All of the babies are smoking now. It's being legalized all across America. Is it a good idea? Is it feasible? Is it, because he said he wants to teach the children farming and whatnot.
Why not just teach farming?
It's a good idea to grow some weed.
Because a carrot only gonna give you $1.
Why not just teach farming?
Weed is gonna give you 1,000. I say do it.
I say do it too, because
Jazz says do it.
I say do it too.
Do it.
My thing is, when have y'all known Christians to not smoke weed? That's my thing.
Wow.
Because
He gonna just throw it
I
on
know
the
a
bus.
whole bunch of Christians who smoke weed, and that don't seem like that's a innovative thing to do anyway. You know, and that sounds like Jamal wants to just sell weed.
And in Jamal's defense, weed is they make oils out of the weed, the CBD. So it's not just smoking the weed. It's the
CBD.
It's the whole
For health reasons.
You know, because
Like you could keep the mothers and the missionaries around longer if that ain't it.
CBD, no, he want to put out. He probably want to put out his own strand. And he gonna call it Holy Smoke.
Holy smoke. I said, goddamn.
Chris Boone said, yes, it's a good idea. Jesus smoked weed.
Y'all remember the burning
Might
bush?
have.
That wasn't Jesus. That was Moses. You didn't get your word, man. That's another strand. That's gonna be another strand. Burning bush. Holy smoke. Goddamn. Man, no, man. Look.
Oh man, if y'all just now coming into the room, man, look, man. Jamal Bryant has suggested that they start growing weed at the church, man. He said we got like 100-something acres. We need to grow some weed. Get some of this revenue popping. Get some of these young people in the church, because if they know if the church is selling weed, that's going to be attractive to them.
You know, he need to just grow food. That's all he need to do.
What, GMO food?
No, he need to grow some real organic food. He gonna be selling GMO weed. He trying to sell GMO. Man, grow some food, man.
He trying to make some money,
benefit
though.
your congregation, Pastor.
You trying to make some money.
Pastor Blunt. That's another strand.
Pass.
Pastor Blunt. That's his new name. Pastor Blunt.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Pastor Blunt. Pastor Blunt.
Yeah.
The wire, the Dewey Nation.
Oh my
Doobie
goodness.
Nation. The Doobie Mass Choir. That's the kid. That's the children's choir.
Okay. It's hard to get serious with these guys.
Oh, smoke weed. Here you go.
And go to church. How about that?
And he's late.
Don't put me on blast like
Hey, I see colleges in there.
Oh man, college is in the building.
Yeah.
College.
Thanks to the great college.
Give me some money.
Oh my goodness. So, alright. So okay, so I definitely understand the economic benefits of growing some weed at the church. You're gonna make plenty of money. I actually am with you all when you all talk about the medicinal properties of cannabis, right? The cannabinoids. That's good stuff.
Absolutely. That's very good stuff.
But now we're talking about getting high.
Yeah.
We talking about getting high.
Yeah.
The church is supposed to be really the vanguard of our morality in the community. Now we're talking about growing weed. And at the end of the day, whether we like it or not, whether weed is legal in the state, but of course it's not federally, but even if it was legal federally, you're still talking about brothers of Supreme Style. You're getting in the dope game. You're getting in the dope game. So you can't, you can't put none of that money in the bank.
Put it in the safe in the church.
In the church, right?
Yeah.
Trav, I'm in Atlanta. I know you got a field full of weed. I'm a hood dude.
I mean, they be
You in the church. What kind of security they got in church?
Oh, they be having major security now.
Uh-huh.
I
Do they got, I bet you they don't have enough security to keep me from getting it.
ain't lying. Yeah.
I mean,
We're gonna get a bank vault. You're not in here.
yeah.
You in the dope game, man.
It's a bad idea.
It's a bad idea,
I
sorry.
think it's a bad idea, man. If you go talk about the medicinal properties of cannabis, then let that be your mission. Let that be the thing.
Right.
You're supposed to be, a man of God to where you are elevating people, bringing them up to your level. Talk about the medication, not just the meditation.
Right.
Teach him about the medicinal properties of it, man. But that's not his motive. He's in a sense just kind of like, I'm gonna speak the language of the people or whatever, and this is their language.
Right.
Well, Jamal Bryant has always teeter-tottered on the wild side. I mean, he is the pastor of Eddie Long's former church,
Right.
so he thinks
Right.
he's way outside of the box as far as how congregations are ran now.
X is in the building. X said, "Hey y'all,
There you go.
What's up, ladies?
Miss Yolanda's in the building. Peace, Miss Yolanda.
Miss Yolanda,
Miss Taylor's in the building.
San Francisco, Tree.
She finally seen her team win.
Winning,
You about to get a call.
winning. Yeah, you're in the dope game, man. You are in the dope game. Church, you in the dope game. Is that what we want? Is that what we want the church to be in?
Well, you know what? It might be real beneficial for him because churches, pastors, they don't pay taxes. So everything's a tax exempt for them.
Right.
So that 20% tax, he don't get taxed, so he's making all the money. That might be a good thing for him.
It's not good.
That being under that umbrella, that tax umbrella, they don't pay taxes.
Okay, here's a question for you all. And this is a question for those in the chat room as well. if something is legal, does that make it right?
No, I agree.
No. Slavery was legal.
No.
In the chat room, yeah, the Supreme Style Barbershop say no, y'all. If it's legal, just because it's legal, it don't make it right. Saeed said slavery, alcohol, you know what I'm saying? All that's legal.
Right.
But why is Pastor Bryant, why ain't he opening a chain of liquor stores?
That might be next.
Right.
Next.
I think he already started it, and he just came out and like played with it to see what people will say.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's already.
You think it's already in motion?
Yeah. Yeah. Nobody's gonna play with an idea and then just throw it out there. It's probably already in motion. He's just trying to figure out like
So why not
the
just
backlash of before it hits. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
people are like, no, you shouldn't do that.
so
I think it's already in motion.
So where does the person go when they are wanting to clean themselves up or wanting to,
You can still go to the church, but
But
I think-
if you go to the church, you might as well, it's like going to your living room.
I don't think he's growing the weed at the church. I think they might have a
Different
whole location, a whole building.
No,
You
the
said he has land.
The land
you said that you
sits
was
on the church sits on the land, but they're gonna be growing it on that same land that the
Oh,
church
so
is
it's gonna
on.
smell like weed. Like
I mean, it's weed, man.
yeah, it really smells like
Oh yeah.
They said one of the largest land owners in Georgia.
Yeah. Well, he'll probably have a building. I don't know. This could be interesting. This nigga going on blood.
Does the church want to be in the dope game, man? and that's my thing. It's like, okay, you can do it because it's illegal, and you're gonna have people who with it because they want to smoke weed. But at the end of the day, the church, again, like I said, is supposed to be the basis of our morality in the community. They're supposed to be that moral voice. And so, if a person, like say, for instance, I'm a meth head or I'm a crackhead, right? And I come to church and I want to change my life.
Yeah, still got weed there.
You still got weed there.
How
So now you're going to have to go from one addiction to the next addiction.
I mean, from meth to weed, that's pretty good. Crack the weed.
That's a cleanup.
Like we got a friend that he smoked crack, so we rather see him smoke weed. We be like, all right, that's cool.
Smoke the weed.
And marijuana gang.
Yeah, I just don't think that you can mix the two, right? I really don't.
But I'm not surprised though.
Yeah, but that speaks to the condition of our churches.
Right.
You know what I mean? If that's even a question, in my opinion.
Right.
In my opinion, because like I said, man, you're supposed to be the moral compass of the community.
Right.
And so if you smoking weed, if you doing everything, you know what I'm saying, you selling weed, what's the difference between you and the average little dude on the street?
And even like I said before, you have Christians that get down like that. Before they would go see the pastor or whatever, they make sure, let me get this Febreze, let me clean up real quick.
Right.
Have a little bit of respect for the seat he sits in. But
Right.
now there's no respect going towards, the pastor. If the pastor is selling it to you.
So what if there was a bailout? And because churches are struggling and a lot of churches is going under. And the bailout consisted of maybe marijuana companies bailing the churches out, like buying the churches and
Using their land.
and selling it back to them, like
These churches are trying to maintain a status.
Yeah.
because during COVID, right before COVID, there was a big bailout here,
Right.
and a lot of churches,
I know what he's trying to do.
a lot of churches wasn't making it, and somebody came through and buying the building and then just leasing it out to them,
Right.
so they wouldn't lose their church.
Maybe the churches are struggling and dying because they need to die.
Ooh, that was deep. all the Christians come on here.
I'm just being for real, man, because if you're not servicing and serving the needs of the people, then what are you doing?
Maybe some of these pastors just can't teach to where they just losing membership. Because I know some good ministers.
I think the pastors can teach, but I think they're constricted on teaching for real, the real gospel.
Well, they need to quit being
Like
punks
they
and
have
teaching like
they have an agenda that they have to teach. Like they're on the world's agenda instead of teaching.
Well, that's obvious because they're about to sell weed.
Right, exactly. And also accepting some stuff. They're also accepting in many of these churches a homosexual lifestyle and transgender and all that sort of stuff as well, because they want to appease to the public and what's going on in the media and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So the legalization of marijuana just goes right along with it. But what does that say about where the world is going in general? Right?
The world is going to hell.
The world is going to hell. Melinda's in the building, y'all. Melinda said cello to uncles and dads.
Bernie and Lincoln.
What's up, baby?
What's up, Belinda?
What's up, babe?
What's up, girl?
I just think you can't mix it, y'all.
Can't mix it.
You can't mix it.
If you
Can't have 1 foot in and 1 foot out.
and if you go to church, man, clean yourself up, go to church. And if you want to smoke a little herb when you get done, that's your business. Don't go to church to smoke the herb.
I got a story about shaitan, letting shaitan in. And for those of y'all who don't know who shaitan is just an Arabic word for Satan, for the devil. So y'all remember when we had the All-Star game here? Yeah. At Pepsi Center. The rapper Jalil, Houdini fame, right? He was at an old school concert down there, and the brothers went down there and did security. But afterwards, we shooting and stuff with the rapper Jalil, and you know he's just sharing because he's a Muslim brother, right? So he's sharing with us like just things that went along with his journey when he was in Houdini, and he said, because I asked him, I'm like, man, where y'all go, man? Y'all was the hottest group in hip hop.
Right.
Freaks Come Out at Night, One Love, and all that good stuff. And he was like, brother, I'll tell you the story, man. He said, when I got into this hip hop thing, my thing was all about conscious lyrics and uplifting people.
Right.
And I wanted to use the gift that God gave me to lift people up. And so that's what the music reflected, right? One love, love is bad, just one. And so he said, so that song, The Freaks Come Out at Night. Not The Freaks Come Out at Night.
I'm a hoe.
I'm a hoe. I'm a hoe, you know I'm a hoe. I ride 3 different freaks at every show. I'm a hoe, you know I'm a hoe. How do you know that I told you so? So he said that song was an anthem, but it was a warning. He was trying to warn the sisters as to what these hip hop dudes were doing. He was letting them know, like, look, y'all just a notch on the belt. That's it. He said, so that was his way of like serving black women, right? He said when he came out one night, they was doing a show, and all in the front row was nothing but women who hardly had no clothes on. And it was all talking about, I'm a hoe, you know I'm a hoe.
Right.
I rock 3 different freaks after every show. And so he was like, brother, that was heartbreaking. He said, because right then I realized I let Shaitan in. I let Satan into what I wanted for good.
Right.
And so I say all that to say, that's Jamal Bryant right now. He gonna let Shaitan into the church. I mean, Shaitan already in here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he really gonna let him in. He gonna give him full control by entering the dope gang.
He was in there before he got there because that was Eddie Long's
Yes.
Right.
that
Yes.
he took over.
Yes.
So it's already been a wicked spirit in that church.
And speaking of that too, because he talked about Eddie Long, and Eddie Long like actually paid for his college, paid for all his college when he was in the Morehouse. I don't know behind that.
What's their relationship?
I don't know. He said, I don't know. Hey, Yolanda said most of these pastors be pulpit pimping anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pulpit pimping.
Pulpit pimping.
Yeah.
You know.
So it goes. But yeah.
I only like a few preachers.
Yeah, we got some good preachers.
Yeah, we got some. There's a very few good preachers. You know what I'm saying?
And shout out Pastor Terrence Hughes.
Shout out Big T.
Big T.
That's a
Shout out
good
Big
pastor.
T.
Pastor Mark.
Mark
Davis.
Mark Davis.
Shout out
William
Mark
Ephraim.
Davis and William Ephraim. Yeah, that's some good pastors, man. There's some good preachers around.
Pastor Beecham, R.I.P.
Yeah.
Rest in power.
Me too.
Pastor Beecham, my man. Alright, so, hey look, he gonna do what he gonna do anyway, but I say no. I don't think that you can bring the dope game into the church. I don't think it's a good idea. I think it's gonna be met with some craziness down the line. You just open yourself up. And we're gonna defend you.
Right.
I mean-
Bible pages gonna be smelling like.
I mean, if he kept it separately, if he do it separate and not like sold the weed at the church, man.
Yeah, I don't
We don't know where he gonna sell it.
Yeah, you don't know where he's gonna sell it, but the idea
Sold it to the
is
dispensaries and that.
That's what
that's what
that's
he's gonna do.
growing
It's
is.
gonna be a growth.
Is weed legal in Georgia?
I think they just legalized it.
Oh.
Yeah, I think they just
You will
legalized
be
it.
amazed on how many Catholic churches have property where they're growing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah, but if you okay, I get that. As an individual, if you're a real estate owner or a landowner, yeah, man, whatever you want to do, man, but don't be putting it in the name of the church, man.
yeah, I mean, I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? That part is that part, nah. You can't be putting it in the name of the church. That's just too that's crazy. That's just crazy to me. Like, that's just crazy. And it just shows how far we've gone down the road and how really Satan has taken over a lot of these houses of God. Straight up.
Yeah. I say do it.
Just do it.
Pastor Jamal, do it. Do it. Get this money. Save your people on Sunday. Because, a lot of times, like, when I used to go to church, it was like, I was bad all week. And that was like my cleansing day. You know what I'm saying? I go in there and like, ooh, that felt good when I left. You know what I mean? And then I'm back to the shenanigans like all week. I'm like, as long as I clean myself up, I'm good. And I think a lot of Christians do think like me. Like they're not living the word every day. And we all got our little days, We all sinners.
We do. But the church or the mosque or the temple is a place, where we go to clean ourselves up. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. It's going to be it's too confusing. It's too confusing. You know what I mean? You go into a place for moral correctness and to clean your life up, and man, they passing a lot.
But I don't think he's saying they're going to be smoking in the church. I think he's going to use the church as the vessel to start the industry, to start the grow industry. And I think he'll use that money towards the church, but I'm pretty sure he's going to use some of that money towards himself, his salary. Lance is in the building.
But it's like,
Grace.
you can't,
That's Grace.
bro, the grace. The thing is, you can't as a preacher, a pastor, a minister, there can't even be the appearance of impropriety. You know what I'm saying? So you can't say you're leading the people of God,
Yeah.
but you the dope man.
Yeah.
You're the number one weed supplier in Georgia.
That sounds bad.
That's what it's gonna be.
That sounds bad.
That's exactly what it's gonna be. If you think you got 100 acres of land, man, that grow's gonna be huge.
But see, I'm pretty sure he'll say, this is not just me. Like this is Shelby Tabernacle.
That's what he gonna say. Whatever it's called, New Birth Church. But what's gonna happen is he gonna pull up in that Bentley. You know what I mean? Like he already knew.
I was about to say, y'all don't think he already got
That's what I'm saying. He already got. He been driving the Bentley since he was in his 30s, man. So he gonna pull up in that Bentley, or he gonna pull up in that Ferrari or that Lambo, whatever he gonna pull up in.
He gonna pull up.
He gonna pull up.
Right.
And everybody knows, man. Pastor's mom.
Just like he been pulling up. See, that's what I don't understand. We think he tricking us. No, he's just doing what he's always done.
Yeah.
Like, you know, always. He's always been that dude who teeter-totter on both sides.
He's proving that he's human.
Yeah. He's human.
He's
I think
human.
we all human.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's human.
He's showing
He's
that.
you know, we tend to hold our pastors to a higher standard, a higher level of humanness. And I think this dude is like, I'm human, man. I'm broke. I ain't got no money right now. I ain't got millions of dollars. I need to get back to me. How can I get back to me? And they're like,
we. Yeah.
You got all this land. I know somebody got in his ear and was like, Pastor, you got all this land,
right,
and you ain't doing nothing on it. What are you gonna do? And this is great land. This is like very, very rich land.
Yeah. We ain't growing no corn.
But look, you can grow, man. Hey, they said avocado game is bigger than the weed game.
Avocado game is way bigger than the weed game.
Why ain't he growing avocado?
You're right.
Look, you got certain sections of Atlanta are worse than third world countries.
Right.
Why not just teach these people how to be self-sufficient on that tip?
But avocados,
man.
avocados.
What else did he grow out there? Peaches. Ain't Georgia famous for peaches?
Right.
Come on, man.
Nah, peaches ain't nothing.
The turnover rate ain't fast.
Yeah, the avocados is. The
avocados,
yeah.
Quick turnover. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you're right. But it's still.
Yeah, I do think as a leader of people, you have to have a certain moral compass that succeeds the money.
Right.
So I don't agree with it. Because after you said he can grow so many other things, you can grow some peaches, you can grow some avocados. It don't have to be weed, especially if you're trying to stay in a good light of your people. Because
ain't enough weed sellers already.
Right.
Not in Georgia. Not in Georgia.
Wow.
He trying to be first.
Georgia's wide open.
Oh, you know what he can do? He can lease his land out.
So what do y'all think about him growing?
To somebody
Him
to grow.
Would that be a different
I don't have a
story?
problem with that. It's good.
Okay.
I wouldn't even have a problem, like I said, for the purposes of medicinal.
Right.
I don't have a problem with that.
So if he came out and said, I want to grow weed for the CBD, the oils, the good natures of the weed, which has some good medicinal benefits.
I wouldn't have a problem.
You wouldn't have a problem with
I
that?
wouldn't have a problem with that.
But that's not what he's doing.
Well, we don't know what he's doing. You didn't even watch the video.
He's saying that's his. He was very.
I ain't gotta watch the video. I know what he's trying to do, baby.
You know what he's trying to do.
If you watch the video, he was very clear. He said, I want them brothers who are on the street smoking weed. I want them to know that we're growing the weed at the church.
At the church. He want to know, huh?
You want to know?
So you getting this from me.
Yeah.
So you're going to be higher if you smoke this. You're going to be talking to God. You're like God.
You lied and said while y'all playing, he may have his congregation working in his weed field.
I see that. But you got to think,
Oh
he's going to be having jobs for these people. I was thinking that. You're going to have big jobs and better life security.
He's trying to get his heaven on earth.
Heaven on earth, man.
You gonna get something. I don't know if it's heaven on earth. You gonna get something though.
He really thinks that he's gonna be safe though from the streets.
Right.
Because he's a church.
Right. You don't understand when you start selling weed, you become the streets.
Yeah.
I mean, how many of these dispensaries up here ain't got straight robbed?
Yeah, in the earlier days, they got robbed.
They just
That's in Denver. Can you imagine Atlanta?
Right.
They just robbed the one in Green Valley.
The one bar house?
a few months ago. Just put a U-Haul to the back and get that thing out.
You taking some mad risks, man. I wouldn't involve my congregation or nothing like that. You're just supposed to be a steward over the people. You can't involve your people in the dope game, man. That ain't where it's at. What's up with switching gears?
No, that's another thing, man.
Go ahead.
It's talk too much. You shouldn't have said nothing.
That's why we got this beautiful church. Many of the years of growing weed and those fields in the back. That's how we
just shut up and screw his weed. He gonna go on a podcast and tell the world. I want to grow this weed. But see, he can't, the way those churches are governed, y'all know the shop for the government in many churches, they have a board.
Right.
So he has to take that to the board, like, this is what I want to do.
Yeah,
the board came to him and said, hey,
Maybe.
this is what we want to do.
It sounded like it was him. He said, I took it to my deacons and, you know what I'm saying?
Really? Okay.
This is what I want to do. So, he's trying to find a way because he, like I said, he's seen that that attendance drop since COVID.
Yeah.
And it's never going back up. You know what I mean? Because the world changed. You know what I'm saying? People are doing it the way we're doing it right now. They on camera. You know what I'm saying? And so they on Sunday they watching the podcast or the webcast of the church service, sitting in their drawers eating some cornflakes.
Right.
And they may or may not tithe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's trying to get that money up. He's trying to get that money up. Now switching gears. Master P and Romeo.
Right. Yeah.
What's going on? I don't really know the whole story. What y'all know about?
Romeo is upset because it was like he feels like there was mis money management when he was a child star, prodigy, whatever he was on. Was it Nickelodeon or whatever?
Yeah, Nickelodeon.
Yeah, when he was on Nickelodeon, Master P got him on all of the stuff.
Right.
So Master P maintained the lifestyle Romeo's whole life.
Right.
Romeo was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Absolutely.
Right.
So Master P maintained this lifestyle Romeo's whole life. So now Romeo feels like Master P owes him
As an adult.
money. As an adult now,
As an adult.
he owes him money. Like,
He said those cars that he used to buy me, that wasn't enough payment.
Wow.
You know?
He said that.
Yeah,
He did.
the house you bought me, that wasn't enough. Just the little things his dad did for him that was big. That wasn't enough. So Romeo wants his money. He feels like he's owed some monetary. He's owed money from his dad,
Wow.
and he needs his ass beat.
He did talk bad about his daddy too.
Yeah,
You talking bad about Pops.
He talked bad about
You don't do
Pop.
that because his dad sent that message out to with the DJ that just killed himself.
Right. Twitch.
Yeah, he sent a nice message out, because it was suicide.
Right.
And Romeo just jumped in there and was like,
Romeo he said his dad is an attention whore.
Whoa!
Yep. He's addicted to social media. And he pulled out how many times he posted on social media. What? Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
And
He did all of that?
All that.
He's like, he's fake. He's not who y'all think he is.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's trying to keep this image of being something that he's not.
Oh, that's incredible.
He needs a tooth check.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
He said all of that?
Oh, and more. I'll just
And
say
more.
more. And more.
So he's straight cutting up.
Yeah.
He's cutting up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's lashing out at his father.
He
His
said-
father that's been there his whole life.
Wow.
He even said something to the fact that he lived in the same house for 18 years.
What's wrong with that?
That's what I said.
You gotta think, he grew up totally different than that.
Mansion.
Right.
He grew up as a bougie kid.
Right.
He
Wow.
better than Macaulay Culkin.
Wow. Right.
No, he did.
Yeah,
Right.
So
Jay Burns is in the building.
JB.
Terrence Porter is in the building. Supreme team, keep up the good work. Much love, Terrence. Is it a generational thing, or are we on this thing where this nigga's terrible? Excuse my language, because he's young to me, one of the silver spoon, but damn, the size of the silver spoon that's in his mouth.
Oh, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
He don't understand.
So is it this new generation thing where they feel like they're entitled to something because
Because I'm your kid.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
But when they with their friends, they had to get it out the mud.
They had to get out the mud.
Yeah.
Right.
That's when they with their friends, they had to get out the mud. I had to get it out the mud. You ain't been in no fucking mud. You ain't been nowhere near no mud. Now, cut it out.
You barely been around dirt.
Right.
Yeah, it's amazing, man. I was reflecting, just thinking about this story last time, like, how many, and I'm thinking about us, you know what I'm saying, and the parents that we know, like, our age, we're talking about 40s and 50s, how many of us made our children walk to school?
Well,
Right.
Not one, because I know
Right.
I don't.
Right, like, my children never walked to school.
Yeah, we coddle our kids, and it's somewhat our fault. I mean,
Very much our fault.
it's our fault.
Never walked the
So in the case of Master P and Romeo, would we even know who Romeo is if it weren't for Master P?
No.
He put him on, he made him Lil Romeo, right?
Right.
So he had him as a child rapper even before he was the Nickelodeon kid.
Right. Yeah. He did.
Right.
Wow. That's unbelievable, man.
Somebody that Lil Romeo was the Wish version of Lil Bow Wow.
Right. Wow. So Yolanda says, I believe this is just another case of family and business not setting expectations. Like, this house is cool and all, but thank you, but I'm still going to need my money.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, you're getting paid 3 different ways from me. Wow. That's a good point, right? That their perspective, right?
Yeah.
But it's like the whole Gary Coleman thing, Gary Coleman and him suing his parents back in the day because, you know what I'm saying, they took the money and did whatever they was going to do. But the difference between Gary Coleman and Romeo is that Gary Coleman was the talent.
Right. He was the talent. He was the man.
He was the talent. You know what I mean? Like, I can see his point a little bit better, but Romeo, man, you got the talent.
Right. The little kibbles he was getting.
I mean, the only reason that he got acting gigs, the only reason he was on Nickelodeon, the only reason he was ever an MC or rapper is because of Master P. So it's like, what are you talking about?
It Master P like boss.
Most of the shows that he was in was Master P shows and movies.
Yeah, that was his show.
Yeah.
Didn't he like buy Nickelodeon or something like that? Or he had like a lot of
Yeah.
he had a lot of shows on.
Yeah.
He had a deal with Nickelodeon.
That way he came with
Right.
Master P. All his movies, those are all his movies that he put Romeo in.
Exactly. And I'm pretty sure he paid Romeo for the movies. Being on Nickelodeon.
Right.
I mean, yeah.
But he probably feel like he's Will Smith. He needed $20 million for every. Come on, man.
That's incredible, dude.
Yeah, somebody need to put that slapper to him.
Swear.
Yeah. But, you know, them Silver Spoon kids, they different.
But just like Yolanda said, we want our children to have better lives than we grew up.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
but that's not help them in the long run.
Right.
That goes back to the church thing too. Like, you give them a choice to go to church. These kids have a choice. Like, they don't even ask the kids if they want to go to church.
Right. Right.
Like, they used to be like, you want to go? They'd be like, no, I ain't going. Now they don't even ask. They're like, you know.
But our parents never asked.
I never.
It was
my
an
parents never asked us.
It was
They
an
said,
expectation.
we leaving at 8, and you better be dressed,
Get up.
and your teeth better be brushed.
Yeah.
So,
Get up.
hey, 8
I
o'clock.
put them church clothes on. Don't be trying to come out here in no gym shoes.
Right. Oh yeah.
Hey, 8 o'clock. Hey, at 8:30, I'm sitting in the church with one sock on, one foot sweating. I'm like, man, I can't believe I didn't have time to put a sock on.
Man.
You said it.
I did not want to get pinched this morning.
Wow, man.
These kids don't even know about getting pinched. That little skin be, when your skin get dry.
Jamal Bryant said, when nobody even know who Lil Romeo was, if it wasn't for Master, the same with 50 Son. They're entitled, extremely ungrateful. They're in secret competition with their parents.
Right.
And when they feel like they're not filling their parents' shoes, it's contentious jealousy. I don't know about that. I don't know about the whole jealousy piece. I think
That could be because it sounds like he's kind of jealous because he's like, he's attention or he want to be on social
Right.
media.
It could be, but I think it's more of an entitlement piece. Like the baby, for whatever reason, thinks more of himself than he should. And it's probably, it's his fault in a certain sense because, and y'all see Master P talk about his children, right? He always talk about how great they are. And, you know, and that's good, you want to encourage them, but a lot of times, you can tell these little Negroes, too much about themselves, and they get a big head. And that's what it seems like it is with Romeo. I see his little acting things and whatnot, and he's not much of an actor to me. He seemed kind of like he's egocentric.
Yeah. What was the college Master P had?
IDC college, something like that.
I can't remember.
ICDC.
Master P had a college?
Yeah.
ICDC college or something?
ICDC.
Yeah.
And Mrs. Adams said Baby Romeo. She called him Baby Romeo. Is entitled and spoiled.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
1,000%.
Yeah, he need to get slapped upside his head for that one.
That's some mean stuff, man.
Go disrespect your father like that.
And then I saw on social media, I think I saw that this morning. Not little Romeo, but Piggy's the one who's reaching out. You know what I'm saying, and trying to make things better. Because as a kid, you feel like he's ready.
How old is Lil Romeo?
Too old.
Ain't no little kid.
Oh man, bro.
Like 33, 34?
Yeah.
But that's what happens when that spoon is that big, man. That silver spoon is that damn big, man. Shoot, chuck your ass. Have you thinking that, you something that you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you want to be bigger than your dad, so you like, you still mad because this dude's still relevant. Like, how you still relevant? You can't rap, you can't do nothing, you don't do nothing.
Yeah, you need to say he's 33.
Too old.
Way too old.
Yeah, he need that slapper on his mouth.
33.
Yeah, he needs something. He needs something. See, I don't know, man. I don't know. If I was, I would definitely reach out. Because is that what we should do as parents? Should we reach out and try and talk to the kids?
Yeah, you got to.
I mean, you do and you don't. Like, damn, man, you shit.
No, I think as a parent, that is your duty. You can't give up on them.
Right.
You still got to
I mean, you still got to teach. They're learning every day, no matter if they're 33, 17. There's always something as a parent that you can do.
Yeah.
But that could go a lot of ways, like, depending on how the dad is feeling. If the dad is like, well, I did everything for you. Like,
Right.
everything.
Right.
And hey, and if Romeo do Master P like Marvin Gaye, dad, Marvin Gaye
Right.
did his dad. What's
Right.
that?
Yeah.
Man.
Feelings.
Yeah.
Feelings and emotional.
Yeah, Marvin Gaye's daddy just like, okay, now you want to hit me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll show you. I can show you, girl, and I can tell you. That's real. Yeah, man, that's crazy. said he has a multi-million-dollar mansion in 33.
We have several seats.
Several seats.
I'm with you on that.
So Romeo's he probably don't have a lot of avenues for money.
No sense of loyalty.
Well, his dad shows him every hustle.
But that's what I'm saying. He probably don't have an avenue for money. Besides the little D-list acting gigs he be getting.
Right. And whose fault is that?
But to maintain.
Whose fault is that?
Exactly.
If you've been raised in a family that's shown you each and every step to become a money-making machine, that is not his fault. That's not Master P's fault no longer.
I'm telling you the scenario, what probably happened. He probably low on cash, and he probably asked his dad for some money to pay
his daddy said, boy,
he said no.
Yeah, that's probably exactly what happened.
He said no, and so you want to lash out.
Yeah, so he got mad because his mortgage is due and he's behind. And that's how it happens. That's exactly how it happens. That's how your kids turn on you.
I need $12,000 to pay my mortgage.
I need $12K.
Yeah. You can't give me. You owe me. You owe me.
Right, you owe me. Instead of going on tour with his dad, because his sister did kill herself, so he has to,
level up,
and instead of asking dad, let me be part of the board, and let me be part of let me be the young voice for the people. Instead of joining like that, they feel like you should have just came and got him every day and said, come on, you going with me. Get this money, and that doesn't happen like that. That's
Some King Combs type shit, right? You know, follow your dad's footsteps, man.
Yeah, he has the blueprint. You know.
Jamal Bryant said, "There's no sense of loyalty or any natural affection. I met my father at 30 and still never dishonored him."
Hey,
salute to that.
Salute.
Yolanda said, in terms of talking to him, yes, you have to talk to them, but both people have to put their egos and feelings aside and be able to hear what the other person is saying. That's the hard part. Wow.
So Tanisha said that he had 32 properties.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
He set him up for greatness. He set him up for greatness, and it's not.
Romeo had 32 properties.
Romeo, his daddy probably had properties in his name.
Exactly.
Don't get mad at your daddy. Don't be mad at your daddy, man.
That's incredible.
Hey, and that's probably Master P's point. He's like, I set you up for greatness, and you're the one. So it's a shame that they're able to argue on social media and for the world to see. But hey,
I didn't know they was beefing. I thought they was always tight, father and son.
I thought so too. Like I said, it was surprising when I saw that they was beefing. That was weird. Especially when you know what I'm saying, when you know where that kid came from. This dude, and you see P, over the years, all of his children, he pumped them up, he lifted them up, and talked about how great they were. Publicly, I'm sure he did that privately. So it was surprising. But man, we are running up on time, Supreme Style Barbers. And I want to thank the audience, man. Y'all, thanks for tuning in and being part of the conversation. I gotta switch gears again. Gotta say something real serious. We lost a brother, and we can say what we want about whomever we want, but when you lose somebody, you look at their life in totality, there's good and there's bad, but we still send out condolences to their family and prayers. Because it was sad. We don't know the whole story, so we reserve judgment. But we lost our brother who used to be in the city of Denver, Brother Julius Muhammad. Rest in power, Brother Julius.
Rest in power, Brother Julius.
Man, sad situation. It's all over Facebook, so I'm sure that many of you have heard. But just rest in power to the brother, and like I said, our condolences go out to his family. Man, it's crazy. It's that hour, man. It's that hour. So we really have to embrace one another, right? We just went to B's father services, man. Rest in power to Brother Billy Earl Robinson. Beautiful service, man. Beautiful service. We really gotta embrace each other. Because it's that hour. You know what I'm saying? And that's why Jamal needs some damn weed.
It's crunch time, brother Jamal. It's crunch time.
You're going to get in trouble, man. You're going to get in real trouble. Yolanda says she's coming in next week live. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know the topic, Yolanda. We don't know yet. We're going to come up with something, especially if you come.
Yeah. She can take my place. I'll be in Charlie next week.
Oh, that's right. So we're gonna get out of here. Again, we want to wish you all happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever, Hanukkah, all that stuff. Hope y'all
Twan's in there.
Barigani.
Antoine Washington. Antoine Lamar.
Listen, I want to invite y'all. Look, I always got some stuff to say, alright? But I do want to invite you all to our monster meeting. We are meeting on Christmas. Look at this issue of the final newspaper out. Let's see. There we go. Boom. Reflecting Jesus the Revolutionary. That's the latest issue of the Final Call newspaper. So pick up the Final Call here at the barbershop, or go to finalcalldigital.com and pick that up. That is the subject that we will be talking about this coming Sunday. Reflecting Jesus the Revolutionary, not this watered down milk toast version of Jesus that they give y'all. Alright? So come on out, man. Come on out. Please. Go to astar2.com and schedule your appointment. Do not show up without one. Don't you try it. Don't you try it. They're going to look at you crazy. Do not try it. What y'all got? Y'all got anything to sell? Anything, everything.
I need to be selling something. Weed.
Travel got some weed. Enjoy the mall down home. I'm going to Georgia. No, man. Hey, y'all stay relaxed, stay strong. We're going to get out of here because we got some clients coming in. They be down the door. But I'm going to give y'all get you some life insurance, right?
Yeah.
We ain't doing no more
We ain't doing no more GoFundMe funerals.
Life.
Get into some life insurance. Be responsible. But we out. I'm going to give y'all a few advertisements. We'll see y'all next week. We don't know what the topic is, but God willing, we will be here, and we pray that you are too. Peace! We out. Peace.
2 and 2.
I'm a DJ in your town, looking for direction, matter of fact the produce section. Can I get more? On the way to school, walking by the prison door, plus 2 liquor stores and a dog park. Talk about an eyesore when the post park. Have you ever seen a collard green when it grow up? Now show up.
Peace everybody, it's your brother Herman Supreme Style Muhammad. Just wanted to drop in and let you know what we have going on. In addition to our community work that we've been doing for years, and in addition to being the sole proprietor of Supreme Style Barbershop, where we've been serving the community for close to 25 years, now we've partnered up with an insurance company called Ethos in an effort to help our people with life insurance. That's something that we all need. I know it's something that we don't want to think about, but it is something that we all need if we want to leave anything to our loved ones when we leave this space. So do me a favor, click on the link or go to our website astar2.com and click on the Ethos page. We'll see you on the other side.
My day, the barber was a counselor. He was a fashion expert. He was a style coach, pimp, just general all-around hustler.
All the 66 years I lived, I said all them things a long time ago. But I say this here, I'm still pretty.